Class.
Yeah,
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon.
This your PC this evening, Lagbara.
How is everything?
You want to you want to engage Uncle Yomi or what?
Well, if he wants to talk, I'm not
Uh,
scared of anybody to talk to me. Yami, how you doing? Yami, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. Good afternoon. I never knew I muted. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I just have a bit questions to just ask that in everything you've done so far, can you just record a success of yours?
Okay.
No, before you can tell us his own success too first.
No. You might not know because to be honest with you guys, without I don't know malice intended. I'm hearing that class. I think this is the second time. Somebody said it 3 days ago or thereabouts. So I don't know whether you
yeah.
follow what I do or you don't or you. But I would just. It's not really about success. It's about the progress. I believe in progress. In cases like this, progress will bring results, and it's not really about success. The progress we've achieved so far is that we've been able to identify certainly that we need to look inwards into those that were in the house when the bad actually, passed, and then we've been able to initiate our 2 press conferences to, further buttress and, if possible, dig out some facts that will lead us to justice for Mubad. And part of his success we've achieved, or so to speak, in your words, is that one of those that took Mubad's body to the hospital, who claimed he was called upon when Mubad was injected, and they rushed all the way from Jakonde, his office in his bank. He didn't take permission from the office. He just jumped out of the office and he met them at home, such that they kept Mubad's body waiting for him so that they can help them to Kuramed, which is just about 5 minutes away from Mubad's house. So certainly he's facing 5 count charges for whatever he was trying to do in that particular aspect. Another part of it is that one of the individuals that was trying to cover up and form a shield around one of the persons that is meant to be the suspect, in Mubad's case, which is Adura Shedrak Aloba, the guy Damilare Kolesho, which is known as King White. He made an attempt to silence us as an organization trying to get the facts out to support and help this justice from Mubad. He attempted to cross us. He attempted to, cyberstalk. He attempted to even take our lives. We were able to, because even the father who was going on several national TV to claim that somebody has been obstructing and, holding down his son against his will. But because he's an adult, he has limited power. That the government should help him to put the guy into serious caution. I can tell you for free that by the special grace of God, Break the Silence Foundation has been able to put him in his place and is facing 4 count charges now. And it may soon increase. The charges may soon be updated or upgraded. And trial is starting on the 29th of June, which is also a very good one. All these people, nobody was talking about them. And then one of the progress was we trying to dig deeper and get somebody with the name or the alias Zomo. This Zomo is a serious person of interest as we speak. And even at Zone 2, the police and detectives there, they reckon is a person of serious interest. When we got to Panti, the State Criminal Investigating Department, the highest in Lagos State, they also made it a point of note that he's a serious person of interest and he must be found and properly investigated. And we were still on it. And those are the progress reports because the ship of injustice that has been tilting towards this side, a lot of effort has been done to push that ship to be sailing towards this side. It's one of the progress reports was that we are now beginning through our district, efforts and interfacing with series of organizations. We're now turning it back, bearing in mind that we've been able to get the attention of the presidency. They are looking into the matter already. We've gotten the attention of the Lagos State House of Assembly. They are looking into it. We got the attention of the Commissioner of Police, though they were trying to play hanky-panky. They're also looking into it. And certainly, there are other steps that we've taken that are so germane. And we've been able to, put a serious light on the case. Because if you look at it, it was almost going down. This was nosediving and going into serious oblivion. So we're able to put up a peaceful protest, and none of our protests, no casualty, nobody has been arrested, and the public and the government were listening to us. So these are the progress that we've achieved. And we know that when we put us all this, we are after all said and done, when all this progress come to fore, when they begin to germinate, it will lead to a final success that will bring justice for Mohbad. Because whether you like it or not, we are hedging close. And I can tell you for free, 97% or 97 point something percent, we are getting close to justice for Mohbad. And whoever took Mohbad's life will come to fore. It will be so clear. So that is what we have been able to do. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yomi. Please, I've been silent while you made your contributions and your submissions. Please, I would like to beg the panel to just.
Mr. Dawah, no insult, please. Mr. Dawah, no insult.
I don't insult people.
This page is known for peace.
Let's
okay,
ensure
and we are not here to stress your.
Does it insult people?
Thank you.
My voice does not look like someone who insults, so please we're both going to respect each other, please. Okay, now, thank you so much, Yomi, for your submission. Now, I like your response in when you said you're not measuring your successes, but the processes is what you're most passionate about. Now, let me just take a run through your processes. I can remember the first time you came into this justice movement, you came in with the notion of a CCTV, and for some months, you were going around, even had a
Can I quickly
protest.
interject you on that? When I first
Please,
came in,
can I just finish, please?
no, hold on. I need to quickly interject you so that you get your facts right. I started with protest in front of the
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That the protest in front of your coroner court. Please, Kunle, please, let's have a discussion with him, please.
Listen to Dawah.
Mute, Kunle, Dawah class.
Know you.
Because,
You know
hold on, Mr. Kunle.
There's no way.
Hold on, Mr.
There's no way you can answer Dawah here. Dawah is supporting you. There's no way of you. You better don't go too far. I will address all of you. You supporting with me?
Emma drop any. Hold on. Emma worry. Let's see. Emma team my parents and people. Mr. Dawah class, you give me one little privilege because I don't want to distort facts. So
I'm not distorting any facts, but please, can you make me make my submissions? I gave you all the time to talk without interjecting. Can I talk without you interjecting?
Wait,
Mr. Dawah, you cannot come here and actually be dictating. So you just have to calm down and listen to the instructions that is being given to you. So
wait,
that is it.
Emma drop. Let me explain to you, Dawah class, why it's going to be very important to interject you at some point. Because if you're going to be talking about me, I don't know anything about you. I don't know what you have done. Naturally, you questioning me, asking for my dossier, and me responding is out of respect. And even if you're going to be facing the Senate, you're facing anywhere. If the person you want to ask or scrutinize, you must allow the person to be able to say, you know what, that is not wrong. I can always, if it is a mic, I will signal that I want to talk. That no, that is not correct. Because if you continue with your narration, which is about me, if you want to talk about yourself, I will allow you to speak about yourself. But if you want to talk about me, if it is what I have done, you cannot continue to talk without me trying to say, no, don't misrepresent me. But if it is about you, what you have done in the cause of justice for Mohbad, I will interject you because I don't know anything about it, okay?
Okay,
So,
no problem.
if it's going to be about what I'm doing and what I have done, you must be patient for me to tell you.
Yomi, sorry, I just want to say something here. You know, you've asked Yomi what he has done in the cause of justice. We want to know what you have done in the cause of
God
justice
bless
before
you.
we
That's
answer
the
any
question I want to
here.
ask him too.
We want to know because
We
we
need
know
to know.
you are seated from day one. Wait.
Yes, we
know you
need
are
to
seated
know.
From day one.
Maybe we
You
should
know
start that way,
where you
that's
belong
right.
to. Now, wait, please. Now, before you ask Yomi any further question, we want to know what you have done
Tell us your
to
track
get justice for
record.
Mohbad. Simple as ABC. Otherwise, we are not going to answer you any question
Okay.
here.
So can I proceed with my response now?
Your own dossier, what you have done so
Yes,
far.
please. Yes, please. Can I
Right.
proceed with my response now?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, good. Now, right from the one of Justice for Mohbad,
Another class, please, can we see your face too? Just like Uncle
why
Yomi.
why is my face so important?
We can't speak to
Very
ghosts.
important. Very important. Drop him.
Hey, Mojaraluwa, please,
Him.
everyone here we can open our face. So we cannot be talking to a ghost
Is that
or
is
on
that the criteria to have
individual.
is that the
So we
criteria
don't
to
know
have
you.
a
We don't know
But I
who
am
you
my drop
are.
well.
So
The criteria.
to see your face, okay?
Alaye up
Let's
the
see your
camera
face
or
too.
I drop you.
Let's see your face. Dawah class. If you want to engage Uncle Yomi, open your camera so
I
that
want to eyeball
both of
you.
you
Eyeball
face
you.
each other, man to man.
She or you.
actually drop.
No, tell them about kiss
You could
man.
actually drop me.
You guys should take it.
You don't kiss my own. No,
If it's a criteria to speak to your me, to open the camera, you could drop. You could drop
Class.
me.
Drop
Edodule.
him. Monjola, please. Mute.
Your face is very important. Here is Uncle Yomi now. You can see Uncle Yomi face.
Ẹ má worry. Kẹ́ni ta ló yọ? And ẹ máa ní sùúrù.
Yomi, wọ́n rìkọ́dù ẹ, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn rìkọ́dù ẹ bó ṣe wà yẹ, òun rìkọ́dù ẹ, tí o bá ti lè ṣojú ẹ, drop him.
Ẹ bá gbọ́ gbogbo yẹn tí ìmọ̀ ohun tó wà offline gbogbo pátápátá yìí abájọ ṣe eré social media ohun tó wà nílẹ̀ àwọn eléyìí ò lè ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Ó kó bẹ́ẹ̀ látòrí track record tiẹ̀. Ó ti bèrè náà what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Oríwo òjò yàtọ̀. If what it is I am doing is my own pro, what have you done? Okay, I have donated. If that is all he has done, good. He has right to the question, and I've answered him. Kò ṣe pé mi ò doubt.
Comment section. Do you want him to be here or we should drop him? Yes or no?
Leave him. Yes, I want him to be here. Let him start by, Mr. Rami, thank you for your own dossier. This is what I have done too. This is what I represent.
Yeah, don't worry, everybody. Let Mr. Yomi engage him. And Dawah class, please put a respect to Mr. Yomi's name. Don't just call him Yomi.
To make it,
Please, let's respect each other because Mr. Yomi called you Mr. Dawah class. So let's respect each other. It's not a small boy.
my dear brother,
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Please, you can just tell us in very short period, 3-5 minutes, what you have done for the same cause that you're asking me a question about. I understand you may not have the kind of resources I have been exposed to. If you want to add that to your stuff, please do. Then we'll now pick it up from my own stuff. Are you okay with that?
Thank you very much for the audience. And now, Dawah has been on Justice for Mohbad right from day one, and now I've stood with 4 main objectives Number one, knowing the cause of the death of Mubad. Number two, whoever is responsible for the death of Mubad must be prosecuted, whether it's the son, whether it's the wife, whether it's the father, whether it's the son, whether it's the neighbor, whether it's a dog, would be prosecuted for the death of Mubad. Number three, I've also stood for the victimization of a widow, that nobody must victimize a widow except you have you have evidence. And number four is that we're going to say no to the bully of a minor. And that is all I have to tell you.
All right, go. You can go on with your question.
Ta ló drop ẹ?
Ti yọ.
Okay, on that you go drop it.
Let me say, Yomi. Let me ask you.
Will you drop right?
Yomi, let me ask you one question. If you are sitting for exam, maybe every time you know that, but the person, the lecturer that marking your paper is going to fail you. You know that 100% is going to fail you. Are you going to waste your time to go and sit for that exam again?
That is if the person is even actually.
You know that either you know your book, you don't know your book. You know 100% that this person will fail you.
That is even the person is actually an examiner, or even somebody who is of the caliber to mark my papers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know you are in charge to mark your paper. You know that he's going to fail you. Are you going to go and sit for that same paper again?
I will still sit.
You know that 100% is going to fail you.
Mark is there. Toba mark here talk. Kò ṣáà ní change the handwriting mi.
It
Kò ṣáà submit the transcript to me.
What I'm saying that you know that this thing, no matter anything I do, okay, no matter anything, but don't let me show you a sound. My effort on this case, no matter anything I do, this guy is going to turn it down. Everything I'm doing is going to turn it down for you.
I know your fears on that, but I can tell you from straight, my brother.
Mr. Kunle, I'm sorry. Mr. Yomi.
Wumi, 100%.
Yes, Mr. Kunle, we know.
Talk to him.
Mr. Kunle, Obi, let me in her face. Worst case scenario, you would insult me. The core of the matter is this. He has said his own position. This is what I believe in. He never said, this is what I have done.
Yes. God bless
Madam Oluwa, let us allow him to look stupid here, you know. We can bring him up again. Yomi, we engage him. Let's do Yomi again just for 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Let him engage him.
Simple as simple. Let him engage him. He's gonna look stupid at the end of the day. He's gonna look stupid at the end of the day. So let's come.
He just said what he believed in. He has not done anything so far. You understand?
That is it. So, whatever the case may be, CCTV, I told him no. I started with protest in front of the coroner court. And protest is no child's play. He delivered on that. Don't get to me. Against all odds, even the protests has to succeed here. 2 weeks before the protest, and on Gogwe, you will see that the Aloba family from Baba Mohbad's angle are the first to go against the protest. But I said, let me take my time. Why would the same family, the same people that are seeking justice, looked into the fact that peaceful protest was going to be coming up in front of a coroner court in solidarity? One knock here off. Apart from going on our key newspapers, Punch, Guardian, Tribune, and all of that, they even went as far as paying some TV programs. And they went about it and they discussed about me, that why am I going to do this? The family said we should not protest. I said not on their lives. And a day before the protest, the first person that came to me with a narrative that he has spoken to the court clerk, and they said they would suspend the court sitting because of the protest was the boss man. Not because I was not going to be giving information. I never knew he was having the notion. He has sent me on errand. When, as an NGO, when I came in and everybody was, oh, Mr. Amin, thank God you are in. We like what you want to do. We want to support you. I never knew some hosts or some people were claiming that giving an NGO financial support means I want to a bench or I even never knew that guy was going to think.
Sister Jabi, Ejawa stand by you. And people here pump big gun.
So, kí lẹ ń bẹ̀rù fún tọ́wọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀yin kò tẹ̀ sí ẹ̀dí dáadáa ti ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ ó dàbẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ wà stand by àbí o fọ́fún gbogbo nǹkan yẹn.
Àbí o nígbà tó lè fún lọ́ọ̀yà bíi mẹ́rin wá báyìí.
Ẹ mọ rísì tí mi ìfẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ ni pé ó máa fa wá sẹ́yìn ni.
Dáwà tán rí bíbà ẹ̀ náà ṣe wá sí bíbà ẹ̀.
Damage control ní gbogbo ẹ̀.
Dáwà náà ṣe wá sí bíbà ẹ̀ ọmọ pé Dáwà is just from day one. Karimo speaker ní Dáwà ó lè ṣiṣẹ́ fún Wùmí. Mọ́mí kẹ́ next time ẹ máa aláwọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ máa aláwọ̀ Dáwà kò wá sí bíbà ẹ̀ mọ́.
Wọ́n lè fún láyè ni question tẹ́mi máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn only victimization of widow. And I will ask her, number one, if your definition of widowship is the wife throwing substance, new cloth on the casket of the supposed husband, fetish substance, whereby when they ask such a widow, why were you aṣọ tó bá máa bó ọkùnrin ìsìlẹ̀ kó wọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ àkíyèsí wọ́n máa bò débi kó máa bò mọ́nu pósí ni inú mọ́ṣúárì tó ti wọ òkútọ́ gbogbo aṣọ pátá òkú o gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ kó tẹ̀lé òkú lọ ayé òkì ń fojú rí wọ́n máa páàkì ẹ̀ wọ́n máa wà nù bóyá lábẹ́ òkú ń bẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbé lébẹ̀. At the end of the day, if the definition of this set of people, including this young man that came, if it means, I am saying, if it means that throwing cloth, throwing substance into the great side is
yes, o ti já wọn lọ́rẹ́ kan ọ̀rẹ́ tó já wọn nísìnyí ọ̀rẹ́ tó já wọn yẹn nísòrò ẹ̀jọ̀ nísòrò ọ̀rẹ́ tó já wọn yẹn olóògbé gbogbo wọn wá síbi ó ti wọn láì pakẹ́rẹ́ kan sínsìn ni ẹ wọ́n bàbá ó ti já wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà sí o mọ́ ni.
Prince.
Ó bàbá já wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà sí èèkan náà yẹn ló ń jẹ́ kí gbogbo wọn kó lóye ká wá.
Ó náà mo fẹ́ sọ fún Yomi.
Ó ti já pé bọ̀bọ̀ ètò ìbò wa mi ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn ó ti mú wọn kọ́nà kan nìyẹn náà wọ́n tún wọ́n fẹ́ wò pé bóyá wà á tún jábọ́.
the prince update tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́ náà ni wọ́n ti torí update yẹn náà wọ́n fi wá nǹkan tó fẹ́ gbanú sí náà nìyẹn.
Àwọn ẹ máa gbọ́ mi àwọn information tí Yomi sọ ní sẹ́jà àwọn message text message àwọn information yẹn ni gbogbo fi lọ pera wọn wá nítorí kí dáhà wá sókè ni ó fẹ́ ti ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀lẹ̀ kó fi jábọ̀ àwọn kìnìyàn kó fi lè sọ kó lè máa record so àwọn information tó ń sọ tó fi first text message yìí tán send message àwọn yẹn gbogbo kìnìyàn ó ti bà wọ́n náà fi pera wọn.
ṣé bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ti sọ tí wọ́n
ló jáwọ́ òun lẹ́gbà tó fún wọn láti jáde òun lẹ́gbà tó fún wọn náà.
òun ló jẹ́ pé tó bá ti ọ̀rọ̀ bọ Yomi lẹ́nu Yomi akọ́tì lè jábọ́ wọn á lè mọ the message.
ṣé kí mi fún yín last joker ṣé n fún yín ní last joker ó ń ṣe tàdúrà yín nìkan ni mo nídìí nínú kéèsì Mohbad èmi lèmi máa ti ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n lẹ́nu tó máa wọ́ mi wọlé sínú kéèsì Wùmí yẹn so that ibi òun tó lóhun tó lágbára gan yẹn tí mi ò bá tí ní opportunity kájọ wà ní kéèsì kan náà kó lóun fẹ́ gbé mi rìn kébí náà fẹ́ gbé rìn mi ní mọ àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú mi ní mọ whatever it is bó ṣe sákiri ẹ ló máa sá ṣẹ́rọ bẹ́rẹ̀ kékeré ni to be running after somebody when all we add is we want to investigate deeper ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ investigate deeper ló máa mú òótọ́ jáde and she is running and hiding behind fundamental human rights so that kò ní dé level yẹn so tí bá fẹ́ kó débẹ̀ mo láti gbé rìn tí ló ẹni bá wá kó wọ́ mi rìn kó wọ́ mi wọnú case tá bá wọ́ mi wọ̀ ìyẹn lèmi ṣe lè máa ṣiṣẹ́ because ẹ má gbàgbé pé case stand sọ yìí public want justice for Mohbad public kò ní evidence kankan anybody ní front line tó ń jà so the family and all this set of people are only making a mess of all of you lè rọ́ mi lè rọ́ mi torí the only part of justice tí bàbá yẹn bóun pò òun ni justice tó máa finish Wùmí ó ti bọ́ta sọ fún yín ó ní justice ti public ń wá out of respect ó ní ntẹ́yìn ń wá It's public wire to see Baba. That is why up until now, the Baba refused to take some drastic step. But the legal team, Tony, tell me about the resources at the legal team. Baba, child Baba drive my gent to go at me. Because she lawyer to. But if they don't make me kill the victim or kill get suspect, which is a defendant, there is no way I will pursue it logically. Because to the station, okay, what is your stake? Are you a victim? Are you a complainant? You are a member of the public. Good. Update for me. But when they will have to either call me in and I have a legal representation, you might sacrifice me. Package what is big or not buy. I keep giving that illustration, you people are not understanding. Tofi si oku yẹn. Tofi lọ si oku. Wunmi tó jẹ́ ìyàwó should tell us categorically why on earth kí bàbá tó dé tí nọ́ọ̀sì gún ọkọ ẹ̀ pa. Why on earth did you fail to report the case to the police? Ṣé lè tó gbé ọkọ ẹ̀ lọ padà yẹn? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni mortuary? In the real sense, nọ́ọ̀sì tí ò fojú rí ilé ayé ẹ̀ the same day tó fojú rí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ló claim kó gba ẹ̀mí ọkọ ẹ̀. Now, let me tell you, I'm brag about it. The question is, why would a strange girl inject your husband that you know is actually running for his safety? One of his friends now call a nurse that you never met before. Why inject your oku? You went to 2 hospitals. They declared him dead. According to their story, Keto de pada sile, will be almost 6:30. Come to think of it. It be 31 hospital. What is the next step? And there is no way such a person would have to be taken up because she will not picture is now, if you are the wife to law university, a nurse that I don't even know where she worked, the hospital she came from, a bona fide. Madam, I don't know the name of the injection you applied. He is my husband. The parents will come. Tell me, what will I tell them? Madam, I am not against you. I don't know whether she said it in that interview. He said, I don't know whether she was sent or it was a technical error. Whatever it is, you stand up and face the consequence. Oh no, let's go and report this to police. So that when the family comes, then you'll be able to, the nurse is with the police. I don't want a situation whereby it will look like I am aiding and abetting or we are there together. And like, she needs to pay me more. Nurse to go on your labere, or debe, babaye, or so any or lole. You did not report to the police or seek the help of people around to say, Baba, Darosha, nurse, police station, because you are meant to be responsible and answerable for whoever you claim is your spouse. And if anybody who thinks they are smart, who thinks they want to meet God in his position, you now call the questioning that we need to ask you, why were you soft? And then why would they quickly embalm? Why would they embalm him? Or go into problem in Lagometa? One declare dead Lagomeni abo. Keto bedele pada. Kotetile da ben koku. Tite ma fidele Lagome jo. Kwa Lagome wala de lale. It will still be like the boy is sleeping. So why did they embalm without the father or the mother giving the approval? But because and then you people are not considering the fact that the moment all these lies and fables are now literally social media, it is saying that that is who you, all of us, are in this country. But Bashem value human life, báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe ní sá báwo lọ ṣe ní máa treat wa bí ẹranko báwo lọ ṣe ní treat ọmọ ẹni tẹ́lẹ̀ wáì báwo lọ ṣe ní treat ẹ bí ẹrú tó bá lọ sílùú bòmí pé you guys don't value human life. You guys treat lies as if it's just one thing that you can always buy in the market. And then you crush it. And I'm saying if we live in the same country, you cannot use that to represent us. I have a right to say, no, this is not our country. So if that is the definition of victimization, then the question is, we will continue to do that over and over. Everybody must give account of whatever they do. So it's new setting, and if this is part of it, it is part of the pressure. Look at the driver came. The driver said 3 a.m. Around 3 a.m. they rushed out. They said Mohbad was bleeding. Mohbad was bleeding. And they wanted to go and secure him, to secure safety for him. These people should ask themselves in their conscience.
God bless you, my sister.
Is this part of widow victimization? When somebody was bleeding, they rushed out. They wanted the driver to take them. He said, I don't have enough fuel. They still continue to put effort until the other car starts, and they rushed out. They could not rush Mohbad to the nearest hospital. And that's the wife was there. Tell me if that is the story they want to say about you. If your wife do that to you, it shows clearly who you are and who your wife is. That kind of a person you can't aggregate that into widow victimization. It's only English language. Let try that to lift will contest of the people's flight. If a Nigerian populace and say all these stories are not adding up, it's not making sense. If this is how we will portray how human lives are, nínú léèyàn, àwọn tá à ń sọ yìí gbogbo wọn tó tattoo orúkọ wọn sáré. They cannot even do it like ẹni tó lè tattoo orúkọ wa sáré. That means pé oko wa jẹ. They left him to be bleeding. They sent 3 guys out to go and look for what? To go and bring a doctor for somebody who is bleeding. The police said Mohbad bled profusely. The driver said they came out, they said Mohbad was bleeding. They need to rush out. The question is, you, the wife, the supposed widow, glorified widow, was with the husband. So Mohbad didn't bleed while Wunmi was in the house with him. Oh, what do them bleed? Oh, they want to block him bleeding. And then you think that kind of questioning, that why would you not ask the same 3 guys to lift him up and rush him to where they are going so that they can save his life? Why would you want somebody to keep bleeding? Or did you have anything to stop the bleeding while they rushed out? No. So these are the things that would have put to this kind of people. Unfortunately, the only clause standing anywhere and the identity, so that we can be able to see this person tomorrow and know where to place him. But I can agree with you. Okay, we're in your identity, and it's a sort to choose continue. It is still going to be like we are speaking to Ategno. But the fact remains that we would have used the opportunity to speak the truth and sense into those that will listen, so that we can have a better future. Because with people like this in the society, they will be coming up with sentiments and they will ignore objectivity, and the country will continue to go backwards. What is our business with whoever is? Anybody who chooses to be a widow and deserves to be sympathized, we will empathize with whoever. We all started by empathizing with this person. But of course, we cannot shy away from the fact that when the course of investigation, we have to be selective so that they won't give us names. If you want this country to get better, you're not going to be looking at, they will destroy my name. Whoever is doing that, because I won't I want to support the public. This is the way I want to give back to the society. I know what is very tricky and sensitive that Nigerians need. Every Nigerian needs to know their rights. The moment a majority of the Nigerian youth and populace know their right, then we are beginning to tilt towards progress and development. We will live under development and will become a developed nation. That is my duty. That is the role I want to play. Then, Aburo Wambe, Yawo Wambe. Taba sọ pé widow victimization. Kí lẹ have po yimbo ti àdúrà. Brother victimization, àbí modernization victimization. Yẹn náà Adékò yẹn náà sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ká má gbọ̀nà bẹ̀. So èmi ni kọ́ ṣé àbúrò tèmi kí lọ múlé kó wá sọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Gbogbo yẹn. Ọlọ́pàá gbọ́dọ̀ pé ẹni táwọn máa gbóòtọ́ lẹ́nu àdúrà ni. Ìyá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe Indian film. Àdúrà kò dẹjọ́ ṣe kí ní wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ wọ́n ṣe gbáko. Ọgbẹ́ni sọ́n tó mọ̀. Wọ́n gbé wá sí press conference kọ́tọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ ló ń sọ. Àwọn ló fẹ́ wá attack. Àwọn aládùn ta fẹ́ gbà attack. No duress. Express yourself. Bọ́ǹkù error tó ti wà ní pé the sibling victimization, thank you. Because at the end of the day, gbogbo resources the public need àti power àti love ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀yìn members of the family tẹ́ fẹ́ investigate. Gbogbo yóò rọ láti rẹ̀ pé your investigation was meant to look inwards. Ibi tí family yẹn darí wa lọ, everybody there face lọ. Ibi tẹ́tí kọ́kọ́ enter pápẹ́ yẹn, tẹ́tẹ̀lé pull out yẹn. And then if the public accept that, we're so naive, we allow sentiment to becloud us. Because on a good day, the moment I was going about the kusunule, they might distance around from the members of the family and the people that will lead the onslaught of investigation. By that time, Omar was so fear. To ba ja wara ta eni amu. To ba get connivance with those inside the house amu. Look at the way the Baba jumped out when I mentioned Zomo. Look at what they were saying about the Zomo. Look at what the Zomo came out to say about the Wumi. I would have asked him, so your own sister used to Oman di obemu to fi man ba oko eja. Because ẹni tó bá ti di obemu to ti ba oko eja, ìyẹn ò ń ṣe widow mọ́. Ó ti di widow kankan tó kú gan. And that is the honest truth. Is that what you're defending? Because at the end of the day, whatever the case may be, she had even the guts to say, I was not fighting my husband. I was fighting my husband's friend. Kí ìyàwó mi máa ló ń bá ọ̀rẹ́ mi jà, eré kí la já ń bẹ́kùn ṣe. Báwo ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣe bàbá báyàwó mi jà? Èmi á máa record for over 10 minutes. I said, why are you people making a mess of yourself? Ìyá Mohbad fún rẹ̀ sọ fún ọlọ́pàá tó bá ní mo parọ́ kò mọ̀ kó wà speaker. Ó ní ọlọ́pàá kílẹ̀ tó fẹ́ kílẹ̀ ń wá Wùmí ẹ fi Wùmí lẹ̀. Ó dá síbẹ̀ tí rí fídíò ẹ lọ mú Zomo. Ẹ fi Wùmí àtàdúrà lẹ̀. Ẹ jọ wọ́n ní Yomi yẹn ó ti ya wèrè sí wọ́n ní wàhálà tún sì máa wà. Orí òkè lọ ti sọ fún ìyá Mohbad. Bóyá Ọlọ́run ló pè wọ́n ló sọ fún wọn tó ọpẹ́ Ọlọ́run lórí call. Ọlọ́run sọ fún wọn pé Yomi tẹ́ ń wò yẹn èmi mo ránṣẹ́ ó bàbá yín po wèrè ẹ lọ jẹ́wọ́. Orí òkè ní àyẹ̀ ti fọlọ́pàá ní information. Ọlọ́pàá yẹn náà ọmọ sábẹ́. Èmi ni mo jà ń zone 2 pé èmi ò fọlọ́pàá ìbọ̀sẹ̀. And I was going to get the results. They keep cornering me because èmi ò public ò dá owó millions upon millions ma lọ bá gbé fẹ́yàn kan bì kan. Even when the Baba was jubilee Yomi and bribe ọlọ́pàá, I'd never bribed police. One kobo mi fún AIG, one kobo kò béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi. One kobo Shingbai kò béèrè, not even his PA, kobo. They were doing it because they saw the genuineness that this is how things are meant to be done. This is the upright sacrifice. Nigeria ma lọ jà fún ni. Mi lè jà fún gbogbo Nigeria ma jà fún idea tó wà ní Nigeria kí ló lè better ni. So if you're going to question me or you want to rubbish what I have done, I don't ask you to compare, but you must pay respect to the sacrifices. I'm not after anybody, but it's so clearly. Oh yeah, Damola and then I don't know what you think you're doing. I said, does this guy have access to a lawyer? That guy said, yeah, we gave him phone. Only does he have access to a lawyer? Only we gave him a phone. But I said, I need to be honest with you. If he needs a lawyer, and I said, Damola, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing. If you need access to a lawyer, if you need a lawyer, please speak up. The fact that you are trying to do what you're doing does not mean I would ensure that my NGO will supply a lawyer for you because you need representation. I said, can I go and make my statement? And I wrote it, but when this thing, I wrote it boldly. I do not believe the Damola Ainde Abib to be the one that shutted me up. Ọlọ́pàá tó sọ pé wọ́n pè mí yẹn, mo sọ fún wọn direct orally. I wrote, our NGO, we wrote to the registrar of that court. It's in the file. No, look at Damola. Fibushi wa lakwa be. Those are the things that is a progress. When you're fighting for justice, fighting for what is right, it is justice, it is pure movement. So at the end of the day, justice will be served. Whoever run, they will keep running. But the hands of the Lord will catch up with them. Emma will like pay. Ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì pọ̀, but ẹni lọ́kàn pé gbogbo àwọn tẹ̀rù kan ń bù yín on keep lè dá wọn mọ̀. You won't know them, and you cannot even go and beat them that say, now, when the truth is out, what do you want to say? Kò lè make any, wọn ní wà rẹ̀, wọn ní minimum gbà ẹ̀. So, minimize how you spend your time trying to see them as rival. See it that they are only enjoying themselves. And they are, some of them, they are only arrogant with ignorance. They will only speak in the limits of what they know. Imi kerere, olo pokwe. Imi, momsi elo pa baba to shoju e. Imi, you are depressed because ọkùnrin ti break out there. Bí kó má ti léyàn tó pa ọkùnrin àbí tó wá bí tó fẹ́ wá. So at the end of the day, ó sọ́kọ̀ wà. Èyí tí wọ́n bí wọ́n lórí pé àná wọ́n sì fẹ́ pa èèyàn tó break out àwọn ẹ̀wá ní kọ́ mú èèyàn kan púpọ̀ kọ́ ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ti mú yẹn mọ̀ pé ti sọ bọ́ ṣe máa má wọn náà nìyẹn, àwọn ò fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀. That is why tó máa fi tátọ́ sórí ibẹ̀. But they should tell us in clear terms. Àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n picture pé tó bá pé ìyá wọn ló kú àbí bàbá wọn ló kú kíkan member of the family kó wá máa ṣọ funfun kó máa jọ sọ ojú olórí ìyá bàbá wọn àbí ìyá wọn káwọn àbúrò àbẹ́gbọ̀n máa wọ pé ilé tó ń jọ aṣọ funfun sórí bẹ́rẹ̀ possible sí. What will be the excuse? That kí ló wá pé Santana àbí kí ló kọ kí nìyẹn China cloth yẹn tuntun ní wọ́n ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ sórí wọ́n ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ sí ni. Ọkọ mi wá nìyà kò lára ẹ̀gbọ́n náà tún wá bẹ̀ táàtì ẹ̀ mọ̀.
Ọkùnyọ̀mí ẹnìkan ló wá fún Wùmí nínú fídíò yẹn ẹnìkan ló pàṣẹ ẹ̀ fún ẹni yẹn wọ wood báyìí ẹni yẹn wọ wood black báyìí.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la rí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá wòran. So at the end of the day gbogbo yẹn náà ṣé ìyàwó ò rí widow náà nìyẹn náà bí widow tó rí kókè ìwọ kagbà kó wọn ní right láti jù kan sójú olórí ọkọ ẹ̀. So àwọn tó kú yẹn náà tó ń ju tiwọn náà wọ́n ní right. Kò tí yẹn tó ṣe victimization náà nìyẹn. They will only hide behind such powerful words to garner unnecessary sympathy and try to evade justice. Domestic violence is unacceptable. Don't engage in it. If you cannot control your emotions and anger, you will continue to run into problems. Hey, ìyàwó mi o, mo rí tó test yàn, then lupa, ṣé wọ́n ló bí ni? To bá lupa, the Lord will not take it easy with you. Ọmọ mi ni, àánú ẹ̀ kò fẹ́ tó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi. The constitution and the society will ask you. Ìyàwó mi ni, ó ṣẹ̀ mí, wàá tún lùtọ́ wàá tún bá sùn. Your days are numbered. Time will come, you will be able to do that again because you will pay for those crimes. Fẹ́sí náà ṣí ọkọ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹgbẹ́ ìgbà tó máa ti ná woman yẹn, tó tún máa bá sùn, tó tún máa gbowó talent yẹn. At the end of the day, his cup has run over. He is going to be facing, I think he's going to be death by hanging or whatever. And those children will still live because unnecessary sentiments are irrelevant. Àwa Yorùbá la máa ń ṣe pátákùpá tá máa ṣe rọ́dọ̀rọ̀dọ̀. Kí ni tiwa láti máa sọ pé a fẹ́ máa lé ọmọ ìkéré tọkọ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú gbogbo tó bá jẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ clean kí ni tiwa? What is our business? Ẹ kọ̀ ló pé kí la fẹ́ gbà ṣé tó ló jẹ́ governor nàbí tó ló jẹ́ kí ni? But these are the things that make society better. When everybody knows that kò sí sentiment mọ́. Nígbà bá ṣe ló máa gbà. Ṣé ẹ̀fọ́ wọ́n ti tẹ̀lé àwọn gbogbo àwọn gbogbo àwọn abiyamọ tó wà ń bì? Wọ́n kọ́ dédé wo orúhùn mí ẹ̀ wọn náà máa tẹ̀lé. Should make sense in it. Has she really give account of what truly happened to Mohbad? Ask yourself, why didn't you tell? Look at what the driver is saying. Why didn't you say this with the police or at the coroner inquest? That Mohbad began to bleed about 3 a.m. That means the bleeding has nothing to do with Ntoshele ni Ikorodu. That means something recently happened to Mohbad. And if you know you have connection with them, speak out. If you know, industry God, say their names. At least you saw who came in. Later. You are full of natural death. Either of it, whether it is by the nurse or whoever they said, did you take action on them? Did you report to police? This lady did not report to police till Mohbad was buried. And some people are claiming, saying they are victimizing widow. He was murdered. You will also they took him. Come and take your trophy. You will also fighting. Did you report them to police? So if such a young person refused not to follow up, then that is victimization. When you say, who are those? Who did this? Why are you silent? Why are you scared of them? If you can be scared of criminals and murderers, the father of your child, the only victim here is still Mohbad. The only victim is Mohbad. So it's preposterous when you see people come up to think we don't know what we are doing. We are not after anybody. We are simply all of us. And crimes like this is a state crime. When she crime, mo follow babu reje ka mo whoever to wa lẹ́yìn wọn. Tell me about the face wọn. Kini kan ni o, wọ́n mọ kini kan ni o, ẹ̀yin aṣíwájú ni wọ́n ẹ má parọ́ má aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu. Ẹ̀yin nìkan lè máa kọ́ close mọ́ president. Ó boyin àkíní yẹn máa tún láìpẹ́ yìí. Except àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú aṣíwájú wọn ti fẹ́ gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ fún. Tó bá ti gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ fún bàbá, ló máa ní kẹwò kọ́ máa pé at the end of the day, nothing can happen. Ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ funfun àti pé àti ẹni láti bókù lọlé lóró kò tó bá jẹ́ pé industry god àbára ta ló pa Mohbad ni ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè máa bá wọn bá tún máa ju oògùn sójú olórí Mohbad. Ṣé àwọn tó pa ẹ̀ náà ló rán yín náà lọ tún fọ́ọ̀sì yín pé ó yẹ lọ ṣe oògùn ọmọ àti fún ikú òjò. Ẹ̀yin fábílì rẹ̀ ṣọ lẹ́búṣẹ́lẹ̀ ikú lérí iṣẹ́ yáwèrè ni gbogbo yín lè fi pàtó yẹn ọlọ́ àbúrò máa wọ ní dọ́ọ̀ wọ́n máa wọ̀ fún wọ́n rí ní Nàìjíríà máa fi kùtùkù. Blood is not family. Anybody, kóòtù tó máa lò fún yín, kóòtù tó ní space, tó máa ń kó àwọn suspects sí space wà ní dọ́ọ̀kì yẹn, àti ìyàwó bóyá máa wòrán yín lójú báyìí, ẹ̀ṣin méjì lọ́gbà wọ́ọ̀dù ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ ṣùpọ̀ yẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ máa wà ní dọ́ọ̀kì yẹn ni. Bóyá àwọn àti bàbá àtẹjọ́ ń rán yín papọ̀, ẹ̀jọ̀ máa wọ ní dọ́ọ̀kì papọ̀, ẹ̀ tí mọ̀. Bóyá àti ìyá àtẹjọ́ ń ṣe owó wèrè pọ̀, ẹ̀jọ̀ máa jó papọ̀ pé well done. So, ìrìn ọkọ̀ padà pa ogbó yín pọ̀, wọ́n á pè yín lọ síbi tí a máa fi lọ gbàgàrí. Ẹ mọ̀ pé the Nigerian society, if it comes to homicide and justice, we will stand and we define this country. I'm at the shaking. I'm a finish case study. I'm a finish sample. More polori case can reshape a country. Family, no my get number one. But I don't tell you spirit Mohbad boy ma da seria fún later torí n tó máa jẹ àwọn yẹn kan tó máa jẹ àwọn yẹn n tó máa jẹ àwọn yẹn ó sì jẹ kan lọ́wọ́ èyí tó ti jẹ náà wà ńbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n olórí wọn tí yóò bá yí padà pìtìpìtì ayé bàbá. Thank you so much.
Mr. Yomi, can I say something, please? You see, I understand people not wanting you to have a discussion or to brainstorm with the Dawah class guy, okay? But a lot of things that we all do not understand. We know who he is. We know is the brain behind, their background, their think tank.
I'm being honest.
I'm coming. Yeah. So is the brain behind their think tank class? And he usually engaged. And whenever he engaged, whenever he engaged.
Women's critical thinker.
Women's camp, okay. And whenever he